Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are making a delicious Cameroonian delicacy, Mpuh fish. Let's get cooking. So we are going to be starting with our sun-dried unripe plantains, and this is the base of Mpuh fish. So I'm just going to blend this to get a smooth powder. So I'll be using my blender for this, and I've just added this into my blender. You can see how I blend this to get a nice and smooth powder. Then I'm going to be passing this through a sieve because I really want my Mpuh to be smooth. I don't want to have any lumps or residues in there. So I just pass this through a sieve. Once I'm done blending my Mpuh, which is the sun-dried unripe plantains, I'm going to be blending some spices. I have some white pepper and some bush pepper in here. I'm adding some country onions and some pepper. So I've blended my spices, and you can see I've added this into my blended Mpuh powder. Then I'm going to mix everything up and create a depression in the middle. After this, I'll just be adding in some water. I'm going in with a little bit of water at a time because I don't want to have any lumps in there, and I want everything to mix up properly. So you want to mix up everything until you have a nice and smooth paste like this. You don't want it too thick. You want it to be a little bit runny, and this is what you're going to be cooking for your Mpuh. So I set that aside, and I've cleaned and sliced up my fish. I'm going to be seasoning my fish now with some salt, some fish seasoning powder, of course seasoning cube, and I'm going to be adding in some habanero pepper blend. I'm going to mix everything up until it's well combined, and I want my spices to just infuse into my fish. So after seasoning my fish, I let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I went in with my Mpuh mixture. So I mix this up slightly, and then I'm going to be adding in some cooking oil, and you can see everything is well combined. Next, I'm going to be oiling my pot, and I swirl my pot around to ensure that the entire base of my pot is oily. And then I'm just going to add in my Mpuh mixture with my fish as well, what I just mixed up earlier. So I'm just adding everything into the pot, and the first thing I want to do is just to space out my fish just to ensure that they have enough space to flourish. So once I've spaced out my fish, I'm going to just rinse my bowl with about 2 to 3 cups of water. I'm adding this into the pot, and then I'm going to swirl the pot again around like this. I'm avoiding any vigorous mixing because I want my fish to stay intact, guys. So you can see I'm just going around the corners of my pot. So you just want to let this simmer on low to moderate heat until it thickens up and it tastes ready. So Mpuh is cooked on low to moderate heat. If you set this on high heat, it's just going to get burnt, and you want to make sure that you're checking it really often just to ensure that it's cooking nicely, it's not getting burnt. So after cooking for about 25 to 30 minutes, I like to add some blended onion paste, and this is totally optional. You can leave this out. So you want to taste everything at this point to ensure that you're happy with it and it tastes really good. You know your soup is ready when it thickens to this nice and creamy consistency, and it's really tasty. So after about 5 to 10 more minutes, it is ready. This is what we have. It looks really delicious. This can be paired with boiled plantains, boiled yams. I mean, you can pair your Mpuh fish and enjoy it however way you want to enjoy it. So guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done so, guys. Stay tuned. Bye guys.